I'm a bad bitch, but I met a bad boy, and he worst. Oh, you think you done found you a dumb chick? Nope, going, do your research. I'ma break a nigga heart over and over until he scream nurse. Call that bitch to fix it. I'ma tell him straight up, no slick shit. I done gave you my heart, gave you my trust. Niggas will give in to lust. Okay, then you wanna play, let's play. Baddies never need new daddy on the way. Maybe I'll call up that baller I met at the Louis store. He looked like a spoiler. I'ma make him spend on me every dollar. Then I'll put that dog on a leash, new collar. I'ma holler, fuck this nigga that I'm with, cause he don't even love me. He getting too comfortable, like he think nobody wants me. Oh, you made a mistake, oh that's so disappointing. Now I guess it's my turn, time for some flaunting. She first, I'm a she first. I know I'm a bad bitch, but I met a bad boy, and he worse. Oh, you think you done found you a dumb chick? Nope, going, do your research. I'ma break a nigga heart over and over until he scream nurse. Call that bitch to fix it. I'ma tell him straight up, no slick shit. I'm tired of these niggas. I swear I'm so tired of these niggas. I'm lying to these niggas. I'm cashing out, then I'm firing these niggas. She first, I'm a G first. I know I'm a bad bitch, but I met a bad boy, and he worse. Oh, you think you done found you a dumb chick? No, going, do your research. I'ma break a nigga heart over and over until he scream nurse. Call that bitch to fix it. I'ma tell him straight up, no slick shit.
Ain't just athletes, it's entertainers too.
Yeah. Kanye. Who else?
Reggie
Go ahead,
Bush.
Cam.
They're gonna say I'm hating. I've been saying this for years. Niggas, I seen some shit we talking about Megan Thee Stallion yesterday. Niggas gonna say I'm hating. Everybody, they just don't want to hear it.
What they don't want to hear.
No, he's talking about Klay. You know, niggas be like, yo, Klay Thompson fumbled Megan Thee Stallion. And then we gotta sit here and fake be careful with our words so that niggas don't feel offended. You rap about being a hoe. Mad rappers fucked you. And then Klay Thompson fumbled. But we gotta be politically correct. The status say, no, I don't think so. She's doing her thing.
That is important.
Yo, she talks about, all right, so let's just have a conversation.
There we go.
About what
That's
she's
what
rapping.
I came for.
The name of my song is called Wet Ass Pussy, right? Then she promotes having wet ass pussy and fucks mad other rappers, and then get with a nigga, he don't want to be monogamous and he fumbled. What's the thinking? I don't know the thinking.
And she said he's supposed to settle down.
So if you thought the drama around Megan Thee Stallion was finally slowing down, think again, because Camron just jumped straight into the conversation, and he was not holding back at all. The Harlem legend, who is famous for speaking his mind no matter who gets upset, decided to give his opinion on the Megan and Klay Thompson situation. And once his comments started spreading online, the internet instantly went wild. Now, for anybody who might be a little behind on everything going on, let's break the story down first because the details really matter in situations like this.
How's he gonna settle down if she preaching?
Come on, Stat.
I just feel like
Stat. Let me stop you. You speaking on behalf of the AKAs before the show. You talked about being an AKA.
Yeah, I'm speaking on behalf of my personal own thought process.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with anybody else, no organization, none of that. I just feel like you know who you decide to date. Like, it's not like it was a secret. It's not like anything was hidden. That was always her career. That was always her song. If that's not something that you wanted to be part of, you didn't have to date the girl.
But I think,
yeah, but that's the whole thing is too. Hold on, Merc. The whole thing is, and don't be mad when I decide to leave.
I just
yeah,
think,
how you gonna force him to stay?
It's not forcing somebody to stay, but also if you don't want to stay, and these are her words, I don't know their relationship, I don't know these people, but from what she said, if you don't want to stay, you don't have to cheat. You can just be like, I just think we should go our separate ways and leave it at that. That's my thing. I don't think people have to stay together. I don't think you need to force a relationship. But if you don't want to be in a relationship anymore, you could just say, hey, this isn't working out, we're good, and we go our separate ways. That's all. That's my thoughts.
Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson looked like one of those couples people genuinely wanted to see work out. After all the public drama, legal issues, criticism, and non-stop pressure Megan dealt with, many fans felt happy seeing her in what looked like a peaceful and stable relationship. Klay Thompson, fresh into a whole new chapter after leaving the Golden State Warriors following years of success in the NBA, seemed like he was trying to reset both his career and personal life at the same time. He and Megan were getting spotted together everywhere, popping out at events, trending across social media, and honestly, people started believing this might actually be something serious.
I don't think anybody, regardless of who it is, it could be somebody that I even hate. I don't think anybody deserves to be cheated on. I'm not gonna say that.
No,
but the whole point is this, right? How do you know? Because that's what she said.
That's why I'm going
You're
based
just going off what.
But that's all you can do.
Exactly.
All you can do is go based off of what somebody has said. Like,
So
if
what
any
if
of
he
y'all
says-
up here told me that somebody cheated on you, I'd be like, I don't like that, because they should not, even if I don't know the other person's perspective.
I'm going based off the fact her songs. Maybe I just want to have some fun for a little while. You said you had wet ass pussy.
But that's not even,
see what
I
it's
don't even
about.
think we can do that, because like we see musicians and artists all the time rap about things that they have no business being part of. They don't know nothing about that life. I don't know nothing about any type of certain type of life. That doesn't mean that I'm associated with that or that consumes who I am. I just think it's music that people like to listen to. Same with her career. I don't know what life she's about, and I don't know what life Klay Thompson's about. We don't know nothing about Klay Thompson until we saw this.
How do you know Klay was in a relationship with her?
It was posted, but go ahead, Cam.
I'm gonna tell something real quick, Stan. It's not bad. I'm gonna share a story you share with me, and it's nothing bad, not personal. You went to what's the name, right? What is Kodak Black be rapping about? Crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
Was you in a shootout by where he was at when you went to the festival? Was it a shootout?
Potentially.
For a little while, it looked like both of them had finally found some peace away from all the noise constantly surrounding their names. But as everybody knows, celebrity relationships almost never stay calm for too long, especially when Hollywood gossip starts getting involved. Before long, rumors started flying around that Megan and Klay had quietly gone their separate ways. And once breakup talk started spreading online, the blogs wasted no time jumping all over it.
Yeah, allegedly, right? We're going allegedly. All right, cool. You get what you heard, all right? That's what you've been hearing the whole time.
But not every.
So-
but I'm saying things happen to different people. Not everybody's like that.
What are you saying now? So what did you call Mase? The clarify awards?
Clarity question.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's have a clarity conversation. Let me give you some clarity information.
Okay, go ahead.
Klay is 6'7", light skin with good hair. As an athlete, he didn't need Megan. He could have, if you're 6'7" and you're light skinned with good hair, you could have anybody. I think we all know that. She was.
Okay.
I'm just keeping it
I'm
real,
gonna let you
Stack.
finish.
Go ahead and tell me I'm lying.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Ladies, tell the truth. A guy in the hood could be 6 feet or taller, light skinned with good hair, and he's gonna have his pick of the litter wherever he goes.
I feel like you guys are contradicting what you're saying, because if you can choose anybody, he still chose her. So I don't
He
understand.
didn't choose her.
Yes, he did.
He didn't choose her because he cheated on her.
Well, now we're seeing the result of that, but initially he chose her. You don't just buy a house with anybody.
If you cheated, you didn't choose her.
He did. A lot of people choose people that they unfortunately still cheat on.
Then they don't
Beyonce
choose
got cheated
her.
on.
Then he don't choose her.
They do.
He didn't choose it. That's why he's out.
Every commentator suddenly had an opinion. People across the entertainment world started speaking on it, and the internet turned the situation into non-stop discussion. Still, nobody expected Camron to step in the way he did, especially with that level of bold energy behind his words. Because when Camron talks, subtle is never part of the plan. Camron built a whole second career off being loud, direct, unfiltered, and brutally honest, no matter who gets offended by it. And this situation was no different at all. Camron made it very clear that, in his opinion, this breakup should not have shocked anybody who was really paying attention to what was happening behind the scenes. He looked at the situation from the angle that Klay Thompson is a superstar athlete, a championship-winning NBA player, and somebody who reached a level most people only dream about achieving.
I think we're just gonna agree to disagree because we're just gonna go back and forth. I hear all of you guys' points. Like, that is fine. You guys are valid to think what you think, and I'm valid to what I think. We just think differently. That's all.
It's like a girl saying, "What? A guy asking a woman, why did you cheat on me? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? You know how much I love you." Listen, if she's doing it, she don't love you back. This is just what it is. I hate to bring you harsh truth because you're so young and vibrant.
You're so young and vibrant and green.
I hate to give you. Just think about it. If he's saying this to her, he doesn't choose her. She's just coming into the knowledge of that. And I think when people go to the media with it, they already knew that. You know if a guy is marrying you or not. You know that. So you said he got cold feet. How did he buy a ring?
I don't know. At this point, I don't know anything. I'm just going based off of what was said.
You know, that was just
question.
fun. That was just fun for him.
We're
You know what
assuming.
it is also too?
No, we're not assuming.
We're assuming.
Go ahead, Cam.
You know what it is? Sorry, Mo, to interrupt. You know what it is too? Is that this, right? Is that, and I love women that stick together and all that, I do. But, no, it's
Like, you know that sounded crazy.
nah, cause you know why? Because sometimes women stick together and they don't even know each other, and they'll just be like, they're a woman, I'm gonna take their side. And then when it's time for another woman to have your back, they're gonna be like, I don't even know her like that. I'm not talking about you. You'll jump to somebody's defense, and then when you need them to jump to your defense, they don't even know you. So I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying women in general. I know it's woman power, but make sure when you have that girl's back, that the girl's gonna have your back when you have a problem too.
Yeah, this ain't the one to be offended.
Yeah, this.
I'm
Let me
just
ask you
stating
something.
clearly what we. I don't even think that this is a crazy take. I'm just going based off
No,
of
this has nothing to do with you. I'm just
No, I know you're saying something different, but
I'm
Maurice's
looking
face
at her like
over
she
here is
crazy.
giving me these faces. I'm just need to be clearly. I am going based off of not knowing Meg and not knowing Klay and going based off of one statement that this woman has said about a public relationship. All I can take from it is clearly both parties were confused. I don't think anybody should be cheated on. And if you don't want to be in a relationship anymore, you don't have to stay.
Clarity question. Did Klay ever post, "This is my baby"?
Actually,
this is my wife. My wife.
Baby, yes. Wife, I don't know. I don't really care that much about the
No,
relationship.
I'm asking you. I'm just asking clarity questions.
Yes, he said baby, but they posted their keys of their house. They posted a lot of things together. I'm just going based off of what I saw. I don't know what happens behind closed doors.
So whose house is it if they want to leave?
I don't know. That's between them. I'm just stating what I see.
From Camron's point of view, a man with that type of status has choices, has standards, and is not going to stay connected to anything that no longer fits his lifestyle. Now, whether people agreed with that take or not, Camron fully leaned into his opinion and did not try to soften the message for anybody listening. He was not trying to sound polite, diplomatic, or careful with his words at all. That is exactly why the reaction online exploded so fast after the clip started making rounds. What really made the internet go crazy was not only what Camron said, but how quickly social media split into different sides afterward. One side completely agreed with him and kept saying he was just speaking facts, while others felt like people were being way too harsh and judgmental about Megan's personal life.
That's why you don't get a house.
Man, this was fun.
That's all. I'm just
This
stating what I
was fun
see.
for him.
I just hate breakups. That's all. I don't like that for anybody.
Okay, there's no person in this chat who ever seen Klay with Megan Thee Stallion. No offense to her, and thought that he was about to marry this woman.
No God thought that.
No,
I feel like
No God thought
no,
that.
I just feel like this is like a man. This is where I have to do that. Like
no
a lot
God
of the
thought
women
that.
think one thing, a lot of the men think one thing, and then there's some crossover.
Let me clear this
You
up.
saw when
Go ahead.
Megan was cooking for his pops?
Yeah.
He didn't even look like he wanted that breakfast.
I disagree.
Okay,
He
all right.
looked like he liked it. What did he do? Like a certain eye look that was like, he doesn't like the food.
It's something that guys know, like.
I disagree.
Hey son, he go one of these. Hey, son,
Man, listen to me. I'm on the backside of my career. Man, I was watching her on some videos. She looks like something. Let me play around. That's it. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but I did not look at those two and be like, man, that's about to be a power couple and they gonna roll off into the sunset. This is fresh off of her public. Like, ain't no man of that stature, like Mase said,
hundreds
off of 6, 7, 8, 9 public relationships that you about to be like, this is what I'm settling down with. That's a fact.
And it's good for you to know this.
I
Yes.
feel like if that's the case, then nothing should have been public.
No,
It's
but
public
feel like-
fun. It's park.
No, that doesn't make
Okay.
sense.
Park.
No, that doesn't make sense. to me.
It's
I
parks.
just
You
feel
have
like-
a park public. They're having fun in the park public.
No, I just feel like if you look, it's just my turn. If that's what you want to call it, you don't publicly post all of
Can
that
I-
and introduce them to your family.
can I say
That's
this?
my thing.
This is just my opinion, my humble
He
opinion.
was introducing her as a celebrity.
I don't think so. I just think feelings change, and that happens in people's relationships, and that's fine.
I think
I
this
don't
was
think there's a problem. I just think there's a problem when cheating is involved. If you just
I
want
was
to move
just
on,
trolling you,
I don't
Stat.
care. Move on. That's
I was just
life.
trolling you.
No, you're not though. You're not. You're actually not trolling. I'm just saying, like, if you want to move on, that's cool. You just don't cheat.
I'll say something before we go.
Go ahead.
So, two things. One, this was payback for you not skipping the show when Cam was getting on me. Pause. You don't need, this went all the way over your head.
Not skipping. When do I don't.
Remember they was joking on me. I was like, yo, Stat, change the subject.
Oh,
Yeah, this
commercial
is my
breaks.
Yeah, this is my get back. Right?
That's fine. I
Stat.
could take
All right.
it. Right.
Stat. No, this is really a clarity moment. It's for women to know if you're out there and you got like 6 or 7 public relationships, no real guy up there making hundreds of millions
No.
it's gonna be an anomaly that he picks you to be his wife, knowing that everybody else then enjoyed it. It's just that's not what
The whole situation instantly turned into another massive online debate. And then you had the other side jumping into the chaos, Megan's fan base, the hotties, and they were not playing around at all when it came to defending her. Megan Thee Stallion fans flooded social media fast, pushing back hard against everything Camron was saying. And anybody who knows the internet already understands that when the hotties move together, things get loud real quick. They are organized, extremely vocal, and they do not just sit back quietly when somebody criticizes Megan publicly. So the situation escalated almost instantly and became way bigger than it probably would have if the same comments had come from some random blogger or small podcast host. But this is the part people keep focusing on while breaking the whole drama down. Camron has never been the type to avoid controversy or stay quiet just because backlash might come his way. This is somebody who has spent years getting into public back and forth situations with major names and never really seemed bothered by the reactions afterward. So when he stepped into the Megan and Klay conversation with that much confidence and energy, people immediately realized he knew exactly what kind of storm his comments were about to create online. He already knew the comments were going to spark reactions everywhere online.
Great.
Look, you get one a generation. You got Russell Wilson. That's it.
Yeah, that's an anomaly.
Yeah, that's it. You got Russell. That's it.
I don't know.
And it's good that we're giving this game, you know, because you're talking with three guys from, you know, from different walks of life that all are telling you the same thing. Even at different spaces right now in our lives, we're all telling you the same thing. So a woman thinks, yeah, I'm looking fine, I'm looking better than I looked before, but I don't want to walk in with 9 guys.
No.
That all had this experience. It's not a trophy, is like Arabia said, is to be passed around. But a treasure.
Arabia made a good ass point. Yeah, she killed that. Trophy everybody sees. You bury your treasure and you keep it out of everybody's business.
Shout out to Arabia.
Yeah, shout out to Arabia.
That statement.
I'll just say,
All in
because
that
every time I like
32.
make a take, she's naive. I hear you guys, and I know that this is how most men think. That is clear. That is, I got it. We know this.
So why do you not take it?
That doesn't mean I have to be like, oh yeah, everybody's right. Like, I still feel like there is hope for certain people in certain situations. Unfortunately, this situation did not work for her. I wish it went a different direction because from what we've seen, it looked great. But that's not going to be the case for everybody. I do think one day even Kim Kardashian can get married again if that's what she chooses to want. That's fine.
One clarity question before we go. Killer, you mind? One clarity question I want to ask.
All right, go ahead. This is great. This is actually great.
I want to ask you one clarity question. If the type of guys you like, right, are telling you what they're in the market for, how do you disregard what they're telling you they're in the market for?
He knew people would get upset, arguments would start, and fans would instantly begin picking sides. But if people know anything about Camron, it is that controversy has never scared him away from speaking his mind. Honestly, situations like this probably make him even more confident and louder with his opinions instead of making him back down. That has always been part of his public image, and this moment was no different at all. Now, the bigger conversation people keep having is why so many voices in entertainment seem comfortable criticizing Megan Thee Stallion at this stage of her life. Because lately it feels like every few weeks she ends up becoming the center of another public debate, another viral opinion, or another round of criticism from blogs, podcasts, and hip-hop personalities. Megan has already dealt with nonstop pressure over the past few years, and many supporters feel like instead of receiving support or even neutral treatment, she constantly gets dragged into more negativity from every direction possible. Her fans also keep pointing out that the same level of criticism does not always get aimed at men involved in similar situations. That argument started spreading even more after Camron's comments because people online began having deeper conversations about how women in hip-hop are judged whenever personal relationships or public drama start falling apart.
You can't disregard what the guy that you want is telling you what he wants.
Oh, okay. All right. That's it.
Yeah.
You can't.
And
if
you
that's
also,
what you want, you can't disregard what that man says that he wants.
yeah, and you also, I remember what it was, Andrea said, how you can erase your whole past. You can't erase your whole past.
That's not true at all.
What?
Like, you can't erase your past. I agree. You cannot erase your past.
Okay, yeah.
That's there. No, I'm saying I agree.
Yeah,
you can't just be like, all right, this never happened. People are going to, unfortunately, that's part of your story forever.
Yeah, and I'm not calling Meg a hoe, but I'm calling how people perceive things when you get publicly passed around these things that you do. In America, you have to hold yourself accountable for things that you've done.
Yeah.
And from that, people will shape their opinion, how they shape their opinion. And I think that's more or less what we're saying.
Well, that's life. Perception is everything, whether it's true or whether it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's fair.
Yeah, we could agree to that.
I'm not saying that's why I'm like, I understand what you guys are saying, but I'm also saying I don't think that's necessarily fair because there's some people on the opposite end who can do whatever they want and date whoever they want, and they're still gonna get whatever they want in this life.
Yeah, but I'm also.
I think so. I think so.
I just want to be clear. I don't mean any of what I've said towards Drea, whoever, with any sort of malice. I'm just talking about behavior, right? And I'm also saying that you can't just move through life, having sex with everybody and think that somebody's not going to think that you're a hoe and still think that you won't be like your behavior won't be criticized accordingly.
Yeah, you're public.
And not only that, Mo, you just made a great point, right? Just because, and that's another thing. It's like I just related before I get to my point. I related to shows, right? So I'll tell people, and Mase knows this as well. Like when you get booked for a show.
Camron responded to the backlash exactly how most people expected him to. He was not apologizing, he was not walking his comments back, and he definitely was not trying to clean up his words to make people feel more comfortable. Instead, Camron doubled down even harder, which honestly fits his personality perfectly. Right after that, his supporters rushed to defend him, saying people are too quick to attack anybody who shares an honest opinion online, and that Camron was simply speaking freely the way he always has. At the same time, people on the opposite side pushed back hard and argued that there is a major difference between having an opinion and publicly criticizing somebody who has already dealt with years of public pressure and personal drama. That side felt like Megan was once again becoming the target of unnecessary negativity, while the internet turned another difficult situation into entertainment and non-stop gossip.
And a promoter, I'll use some real low numbers so niggas feel more comfortable, rappers at home. If a promoter books you for $5,000 and then you go to
and bottles.
Yeah, and bottles with the sparkles on it, so you feel like you're killing it. I tell niggas, do not bring no sparklers the fuck over here, man. With all my bottles. But anyway, if a promoter books you for $5,000 in New Jersey, then you try to go do a show in Philadelphia, and you be like, yo, I want $10,000. All these promoters are in the promoting business. So that promoter in what I said, Philadelphia is going to call the promoter in Jersey, like, yo, you going to give him $10,000? Like, nigga, I gave that nigga $5,000. What you talking about? Give him $10,000. You better tell that nigga you got $5,500 for travel. So they all talk. So just yesterday when we talked about this topic for a few minutes, we named about 5 or 6 people that I named that were known. And if you think that you're going to do something with an athlete or entertainer and they're not going to talk to each other, you're going to be talked about. We just talked about the people we knew.
Yeah.
It's a whole community of people that we don't know that be like, yo, you know I hit that, right? Yo, you know I hit that, right? Then when you walk in a room and you in a room with 2-3 niggas, they be like, yo, you know I hit that, right? We just talked about the people that we know about. So your name is getting tossed around anyway. When you think about, let's just say you're Klay Thompson, right? And you be like, yo, little nigga from Toronto hit it too. I ain't want to say nothing. Who? Nah, the 11th man off the bench, he's hit it too. Word? Get the fuck out of here. yeah, nigga, before that, she was in New Orleans. You're gonna be talked about whether it's public or not public. Once you start fucking with entertainers, athletes, your name gets passed around, and then it becomes a stat for them just to hit it. We talk about this all the time with Mase and myself, when we be like, when we even say we don't get it, when we be like, yo, why nigga want to have nigga leftovers? We done been leftovers about 9-10 times since we started this show. But some niggas don't care. It'd be like, yo, I sniped them. Yeah, I caught that. And then it's one of them situations where now you're talked about, and niggas, and you probably don't even know that you're talked about, because you're like, they not gonna blow up the spot. They gonna blow up the spot. So when we're talking about the niggas that we named on the list yesterday, think about the people that man hit Klay like, man, you know little Tootie in Baton Rouge? he caught her. He caught her too.
On a drunk night.
You don't know. on a drunk night.
He's driving the boat.
All that, man. So that's just the people we don't know. So
that's the respectful group. That's the respectful group. We're not even talking about the guys that's gonna be disrespectful. That's gonna be like, yo, that ain't wifey, is it? Like right there. And we know this because that's why we don't do it, Stat, because we don't want to walk in with somebody and our peers and people we respect say, yo, is that wifey?
Nah, you don't do that. You hear what's going on, Stat?
I'm around y'all every day. I already know what's going on. I already know what's going on.
Then you want to beat up everybody. Come on, you can't beat up everybody. Because she throwing herself a party. You can't do that.
Listen,
Stat plaited her hair
She
now.
want to throw her body a party. You can't do that.
yeah. Shout out though, real quick, man. I'm gonna give a shout to my homegirl, True Asia from Harlem, from the East Side. See, I like females who straight up, right? She told me before, she like, yo, this bitch gonna come up to me talking about, yo, you know I used to fuck him, right? And she said, so what? My turn, nigga. I want to see what it's about. You gotta respect that, because if you know, you don't feel like the last person in the room who know. Like that's my thing. See, you know, Mo and Mase is married. You know what I'm saying? So when I get with a female, I like, yo, did you ever bone a rapper? Did you bone a athlete? Did you? Because now, if you're the last person in the room to know, you look even more stupid.
No, yes.
So when somebody comes clean and tell you, at least if you walk in a room and you know, then you cool. It's like, for instance, one time, this dead ass, we did a preview. Paul Pierce was coming on our show one time, and I don't even mess with this girl no more. We're still friends, and she like, yo, I just want to call and tell you, she's from Chicago, a friend of mine. Yo, I used to date Paul. I'm just telling you now, I want to give you that respect, because I don't know if y'all girls will come up this, that, and the third. And I doubt we would have talked about it. I ain't messed with this girl in over 10 years. But she gave me the respect to call and tell me that she used to mess with Paul Pierce. Now, if it do come up, I'll be like, nigga, I know. Fuck is you talking about? You left titty, right second, you crazy? Yeah, like, you hit them with all that. You know, Turner. See, you already can combat that if it comes your way. You know what I mean? So just giving a little more context to the conversation.
Do you think any different now, Stat, hearing us speak? Or you
The thing is, I'm not surprised. Like, I already know where y'all's head is going, where the conversation is going. I already know.
Oh, okay.
But that doesn't mean that I have to be like, yep, da 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 da. Like, I still I understand both sides. That's what I'll say. I'll understand.
But do you agree with both sides?
There is truth to both sides.
My thing is this. My
That's
thing
a
is
political
this.
answer.
Hold on real quick. The whole thing about it is this, yo. As far as Mase and Mo is concerned, we're past the point of trying to convince that. What you Mase and what you Mo need to realize is that it doesn't matter what we say. It's not about that. We passed that already. It doesn't matter what we say. It's already embedded in not just, I'm not talking about stat. Females. This is the way it goes. That, yo, whatever. We said he fumbled, nigga. That's that. And I'm not talking about you, Stan. I'm just saying in general, people gonna have their opinions, and that's what's dope about having an opinion. You don't have to agree with anybody. It's just your opinion.
And it is. That's why I totally understand where y'all are coming from, but I'm gonna think what I think and y'all are gonna think what you think.
Go down the hill.
Yeah, she gonna just.
But also, that's not my life. You know, that is not my life. We're talking about somebody else's relationship.
What this entire situation really exposed is how messy celebrity culture has become in the social media era. A breakup between famous people no longer stays private for long before turning into viral content. Suddenly everybody picks a side, debates start everywhere, and the conversation becomes bigger than the relationship itself. It turns into arguments about loyalty, relationship standards, gender dynamics, and who should or should not publicly comment on other people's personal lives. And once Camron jumped into the conversation the way he did, the whole situation got even louder online. The debate was already heating up, but Camron's comments pushed everything into another level completely. Social media has been going non-stop over this drama, and honestly, it does not look like people are calming down anytime soon. With how fast stories move in entertainment right now, there is probably still more drama left to unfold before this situation finally cools off. Now everybody is waiting to see what happens next. Will Megan Thee Stallion respond directly? Will Klay Thompson finally speak up publicly? Or will Camron keep adding more fuel to the conversation with even stronger takes? Nobody really knows yet, but one thing is clear, this story is far from finished, and people are going to keep debating it all over the internet for a while. But now, I want to hear from the Dripzine family. Whose side are y'all on in this whole situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now, and make sure you smash that like button, hit the hype button because it helps the channel in a major way. Subscribe if you are brand new, and turn on all notifications so you never miss any new uploads.